Extra, a new true crime podcast out today, taking a deep dive into Portland romance novelist and convicted murderer Nancy Brophy.
Mrs. Brophy was sentenced to life in prison nearly 2 years ago for the 2018 shooting death of her husband, Daniel Brophy. The case drew national attention and is now the subject of the podcast titled Happily Never After, Dan and Nancy. Joining us now to tell us how the podcast unfolds with this high-profile murder case, we have author and host Heidi Joy Trethewey. Good morning.
Good morning.
Appreciate the time. All right, so you are a romance novelist yourself. You also have a connection to this case, which we will get into here, that is kind of unlike any other. What made you want to take on this story and this murder trial as part of your podcast?
I think, like a lot of us in this region, I was pretty fascinated by how this all happened, what were the motivations, what was really happening behind the scenes. So I wanted to learn more just out of basic curiosity. And I also wanted to do justice to both like the writing community and also Chef Brophy, Dan Brophy, who was killed.
Yeah, certainly some personal connections for you here as well, because you knew Chef Dan and Nancy. So tell us about your relationship with Nancy and your thoughts as you watched this case unfold.
Yeah, so I knew Nancy personally because she was the president of my writing club, and so every month we would gather at like Portland Community College in a room on Saturday and talk about our books, and we were learning business, marketing, and craft. And I vividly remember one time where I brought a brand new novel, my fourth novel. I had the cover. It was the kind of pre-version of the cover. And Nancy and some of the other folks kind of annihilated it. They told me it was all wrong. I had to change everything.
Really?
And at the time, I kind of felt attacked. But then I just took that feedback on board and I changed it, and it became the most successful novel. So it was an interesting dynamic. Nancy was definitely the queen bee of the group.
Well, and what was the reaction like when you saw the headlines play out with your connection? I mean, were you just jaw on the floor? Was it surreal?
Absolutely. Like,
yeah.
you never think that you have known a murderer. And so you are living in a state of disbelief. Oh no, there must be an explanation. There must be an explanation. And so then 4 years later, after Dan was murdered, to actually go through the trial and get the surprise announcement that Nancy was going to take the stand in her own defense, and then to hear some of her frankly unbelievable explanations of the behavior and the choices she'd made before his death was really shocking.
Well, so I know a lot of readers might know you today from your romance novels, from your work there, but you're also a crime journalist, so you got to flex a little bit of those muscles getting into this podcast. Yeah. So what were you surprised to dig into, from a podcast perspective, and what are listeners going to get from this case that they haven't seen, from this case that played out in front of a national audience?
I think the coolest thing is that you get to go behind the scenes and find out what people were really thinking and what was going on in the police's mind or the investigator's mind as they're investigating. That's not something they certainly disclosed to reporters at the time. It's not something you hear on the stand. So you're getting an entirely different perspective through this podcast of what people were really thinking. And so you get to hear about the times where the police find something and they're like, this is it. We've found the murder weapon, or we've found that clue that will finally allow us to go arrest her, or that will seal this judgment. And then only for there to be another reversal. There are so many plot twists throughout this entire story. It makes it really compelling and fun to work on.
Well, and with your experience too, again, as a crime journalist, Nancy Brophy taking this stand, where does that, I mean, how surprised were you to see that moment unfold?
I mean, that is shocking.
Yeah.
It is shocking. And it seemed throughout, if you've watched this trial, she's very animated. She's very almost happy in some places. But she seems to have an explanation for everything. And so that was something else that really surprised me. The the district attorney, Sean Overstreet, he's this big, burly, like very commanding guy. But when he gets up on cross-examination, it's almost like he turns into this very mousy person where he just lets her talk. and he asks very quiet questions and very, very like specific details. And it's so interesting to see him just kind of let himself step back, let Nancy step into the limelight, knowing she's going to talk and talk and talk, effectively, you know, giving her the rope she needs.
Yeah, I am curious to ask you, just, and you know, if you don't want to answer this, that's totally fine, but when you, watching her on the stand versus the Nancy you knew from your writers group, how similar were those two people?
They were identical.
They were.
I felt like the person who you know laughs loudly, who is a big personality, who has an explanation for everything, and importantly, who generally believed she was smarter than everybody. Like she knew, and you couldn't really tell her what to do. That kind of came through in the way that she chose to represent herself on the stage.
You know, it's so interesting because this case really it made headlines around the world and got, you know, kind of meme-ified a little bit because it was like, oh, a woman who writes a book, How to Kill Your Husband, kills her husband. So, you know, the jokes aside here, though, like this man was killed and this family was shattered. Do you think justice was done here? Do you have any different perspective on this case, having dug into it so deeply now?
She is serving a life sentence with a possibility of parole after 25 years. So the first opportunity she would have to be a free woman would be when she is 97 or 98 years old. So I do feel like justice was done. I actually wrote a letter to her at the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility and asked if she'd let me come visit her and talk to her about her perspective. And we never heard back, but again, it's part of being a journalist with Wondery and the Oregonian reporting this story and wanting to reach out to her. And we reached out multiple times just for that opportunity to hear from her. Also, the podcast gives a lot of color to who Dan was and also to his family's reaction and response. So you really get kind of the full view, the full picture of all the people who were affected there.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah. Well, I'm really interested to give it a listen. I think it's going to be a fascinating deep dive into something that you may think you know, right?
Yeah.
And here's this whole other side to it. Heidi, thanks for joining us. Great to talk to
Appreciate
you.
your time. Yeah.
And if you want to listen, episodes of Happily Never After, Dan and Nancy, are available now. You can stream them wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Also, check out Heidi's website, HeidiJoyTrethaway.com, for more. It's 8:14 right now. Coming up next on AM Extra, a popular Japanese store has opened its doors in the Portland metro.